He's telling the honest truth. But that man's being honest.
Hey, he ain't lying.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up, everybody? Man, I appreciate all y'all who are viewing right now. Your viewership is so highly appreciated. Whether you're watching this right after I post it or sometime in the near future, I thank you. And if you're one of my subscribers, y'all already know y'all one of them ones, man. Y'all keep this thing rolling, keep it popping, and I highly appreciate you. But if this is your first time, then welcome. Welcome to No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, y'all, I got one for y'all today. I want to put y'all up on game. I got 10 here that don't get the recognition or that are hardly talked about, that are sleeper gems that I'm going to put y'all on so you can get ahead of the game. That some that no one else is wearing, because that's what we look for, right? We want to wear something, we want to rock something that smells good, that nobody else has on, so we can stand out. But these are 10 that I think will help you stand out, man. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into these. The first one that I don't see much talk on, that there is no hype. These are unhyped gems. And that is this one right here by Maison Alhambra. This is Varencia Rouge, Versencia Rouge. And you already, by looking at it, can tell what this is cloning. Yes, this is cloning Versace Eros Flame. And when I say it does a great job at it, if you're not familiar with Flame, the notes are in the top. You have mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon, chinito, which is like a candied lemon kind of fragrance, rosemary, middle notes of geranium, rose, and a pepper wood. It's something I haven't seen in any other fragrance. It definitely gives it's almost like a pink pepper type nuance. Gives it that fresh, sweet spiciness. And it is a great one. With base notes of vanilla, tonka, sandalwood, Texas cedar, patchouli, and oak moss. You definitely get that citrus, that peppery freshness, and that tonka and vanilla. Those are the standouts of this. And after maceration, this thing lasts me a good 8 hours. It really does. Decent sprayer. Slightly synthetic in the opening. I will say that, that spiciness is there. I mean, I'm fighting. Excuse me. Yeah. I've had Versace Eros Flame before it was stolen from me, and it was one of my favorites. And this right here is definitely great for the fall time coming up. End of summer transitional type fragrance, which a video on that is coming soon. This one may be in there, but that transition from summer to fall, perfect for it right there. Perfect for it. All right. Coming in at the number 9 spot is this one right here. Again, it's a sleeper gem, man. This is, people talk about black excess and it's discontinued, and every time there's like a nice pineapple fragrance out there, like Kite for Sun or something like that, people talk about it being close to black excess and everything because it's a sweet fragrance. But they always mention the ones that have pineapple in it and comparing it to that, which pineapple isn't in black excess. XS. So this fragrance right here has almost all the notes of that fragrance. This is Swiss Arabian's Chargolf for Men. Very inexpensive fragrance. You can find it on Amazon right now for like $15. And this thing embodies that fragrance. So the chords are sweet, warm, spicy, aromatic, citrus, woody, amber, marine, lavender, balsamic, and cinnamon. You have notes of things like Chinese orange, lavender, lemon, middle notes of C notes, cardamom, cinnamon, sage, cypriol oil, and tagets, with a base of praline, tosu balsam, patchouli, ebony tree, rosewood, and black amber. Now, what do I really get from this? You definitely get that beautiful citrus in the top, very sweet. The Chinese orange is like a candied orange. The lemon and lavender just gives it that aromatic touch, a freshness about it. It opens up beautifully. It says C notes, but I don't really get a lot of that. The cardamom comes in there in the mid and mixes in perfectly. You definitely can get the cinnamon in there. Definitely can get that. And after that, the sweetness comes from that pralines and that beautiful black amber note. Now, I've never heard of the ebony tree note, but I think that really, this thing has depth, man. It has great depth. And this fragrance lasts me a good 8 to 9 hours. 10 on clothes, I'm sure. Like, y'all know Swiss Arabian makes some pretty beast mode fragrances. In the top, again, this may be a tad bit synthetic, but all in all, oh my God, this is a beautiful fragrance. And for the price, bang for your buck, you will get compliments with this. I promise you. This is one of those you can rock in the club. The projection is nice for the first couple of hours. Decent sillage and all that good stuff, and it's going to last. This is slept on right here. All right. Next on the list, we have one that is duping a well-known fragrance that got hype when it first came out, but people don't really talk about the dupes. There aren't many dupes of that fragrance, which is Stronger With You Intensely. So, why this one didn't get much hype, I don't know. Maybe many people don't know about it. It's from Milestone, one of the, I'm not saying new, but kind of new to the community as far as people talking about it. You know about it if you pick up fragrance in the rack stores and all that good stuff, Burlingtons and whatnot. This is from Murata. This is Together With You Always. This is the best dupe of Stronger With You Intensely that I have come across. It has that same Stronger With You beautiful nuances that you're used to, with that nice chestnut, vanillic, that nutty presence. But this one is a little sweeter. This is the sweetest of them, just like Intensely. This is the sweetest because it has that toffee note in there, as well as, some other sweetness. It's effervescent. This is the one. You go get compliments. This is date night approved. Rock this. Get it from a great price right now. I have a link below. VV Fragrances, I know normally has it pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one, y'all. I would not steer you wrong. All right, now the next one we have is from a designer house, but this is their, I like to say, niche style lineup. And it's from Carolina Herrera. It's Night Patchouli. Sorry. And that is none other than, this is another one that you can pick up in the rack stores. Check out your TJ Maxx, your Marshalls and everything. This is, I know it has to be an emperor. It's from Amaran or something like that. And it's called, as you see, Oksana Patchouli. But this is a clone of Carolina Herrera's Night Patchouli. Now, there aren't many, look at that spray. You know it has something to do with Milestone and everything. Yeah, man. Unisex, ladies. Nice spiciness to it. It only has like a few notes. I think it's like the cinnamon is like a candied cinnamon, patchouli, and one other note that escapes me right now. Might be saffron or something, but the way it's blended, it is beautiful. I really enjoy rocking this one, man. It lasts all day. No one's talking about this. Not many may know about it. That's why I'm putting y'all up on it right now. If you see it in your rack store, pick it up. I haven't found it online really, but if I do, I would definitely link it and let you know where you can pick it up. But I had to speak on it because it is a diamond in the rough. People don't talk on it enough. Okay, next up, and I forgot where I'm at, so I stopped counting, but let's see, it was 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So, this is one of my favorite tobacco fragrances right now, man. This is cloning Kayali's fragrance. Is called Amber Patchouli or something, tobacco. I don't know what. Can't think of the name of it right now. But it is this right here. This is Kahila's Lux. Kahila Lux, man. This is from Paris Corner. This is a banger. Especially after revisiting it again after maceration. That beautiful cherry accord in the top mixes in perfectly with that tobacco and spicy notes that it has in there. There's some cinnamon in here also. Definitely has an ambery base. This thing lasts 10 hours at least. And yeah, that's going to do the trick, man. You're going to get compliments. This is date night approved. She's going to be all over you, snuggling up in your neck, all that good stuff. You don't have to spray a lot of it because, like I said, it definitely packs a good punch and it dupes that fragrance very well. So get your hands on that one if you haven't. All right, next one we have here. Now, the fragrance that this is duping definitely gets a lot of hype. And there are other alternatives of this fragrance as well. But this one right here, I feel like does it great also. And that fragrance I'm speaking of is Versace's Dylan Blue. And this is from Lattafa. This is Sumo Platinum. I've spoken on this before when I introduced it. But it is that. It is. So, notes on it. If you're familiar with Dylan Blue, it has that Calabrian bergamot, watery notes, grapefruit, fig leaf, middle notes of ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli, violet leaf, with base notes of incense, tonka bean, and saffron. So, I just want to smell it real quick just to tell you exactly what you get from this one, because it may not be. I tested against Dylan Blue, which is actually right here. And it is so close. Yeah, wow. The Dylan Blue may have just a little bit more kick with the grapefruit. This one, I feel like the fig leaf comes out even more. A little greener. But it is definitely dead on. You got that ambroxan in there, just giving it a good kick. This thing, again, is perfect for that transitional time as well. Summertime. This is an anytime fragrance. This is safe for work. Anything. Interviews, rock Dylan Blue. You just gonna smell good, man. Trust me. That is one that you definitely should take a look at. All right. Coming in next is another one that is cloning a Kayali fragrance. Vanilla Kayali's, man, it's one of the vanilla fragrances, but this is Angelique Extrait by Riffs. And when I tell you this is a bomb, this is called Angelique Extrait Vanilla, but it's cloning a Kayali vanilla fragrance. I'll link it below. This thing is amazing though. Absolutely amazing. Gourmand as hell. You get that spicy vanilla right off the bat. Some sweetness in there. It feels like it's a fruity nature to it also. I can't remember the fruits that's in here. But it has a caramel note. Has to be in there. Caramel or pralines or something like that. Just giving it that creamy texture. It's ambery in the dry down. But it has to be some cinnamon here as well. It really, really does remind me of Camera. It really does. Like a lot of elements of Lattafa Camera in here, which, as you know, is a beautiful fragrance, slightly boozy and all that. There's probably some rum in here if I'm not mistaken. But this is a great fragrance, y'all. Again, it lasts all freaking day. Can't beat it. All right, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of this one. This is a clone of Xerjoff's, is it Scepter? Sorry, y'all. Anyway, this is Maison Alhambra's Phylos Centro, which is a great rendition of the fragrance I can't think of right now. Put in there. Oh my God. Wow. If you like cashmere A smooth cashmere wood, ambery, just fresh, slightly spicy. This is the one, man. This is so elegant. This is you in a suit, wedding vibes, whatever. This is just the one. Some fruits in the top. It's like herba pura mixed with something else that's just smooth. You know what I'm saying? I love this fragrance. This right here, man. Philo Central. I make it think of what it's cloning, but as a standalone, it is that guy. 8 hours at least. Nice, not heavy projecting, but your bubble is going to be a mother. I'm telling you. Nice sillage. This is great. Take a look at it. Many people talking about this one. So you want to get your hands on this one. So here's another one that is well known kind of, but people don't speak on it. And I feel like it should be because it is the best rendition of what it's trying to clone than anything I've seen or heard of out there. If you like replicas, Mason Margielas by the fireplace, get this. Still a decent price, like mid-20s, a little over $25 or something like that. This is Fragrance World's Ace of Spades. And when I say I can't tell the difference, spraying these side by side, it's the truth. That beautiful nuttiness, campfire, marshmallowy, burning over open fire smell that you're looking for. It's not for everybody, but if you know, then you know. And hey, there is definitely a place for this one. Women love this one as well. Not all, but this right here, man, it smells fantastic. It really does. It is smelled 97% accurate. You heard me. People ain't talking about this enough, but get your hands on that. All right, last but not least is a fragrance that is cloning a niche fragrance that, in all honesty, the niche fragrance itself doesn't get enough hype or talked about enough. And that is come on. There it is. Byredo's Bibliothèque. And this is Milestone's Bibliothèque or Bibliothèque. Right here, man. This thing is a great fragrance that you can rock any time of year. Summertime, fall, all that good stuff. The accords are fruity, leather, powdery, sweet, violet, animalic, patchouli, vanilla, slightly floral, with top notes of plum, peach, middle notes of violet and peony, with base notes of leather, patchouli, and musk. I mean, just look at the sound of that. Plum and peach in the top. Middle notes of violet, peony. Base notes of leather, patchouli, vanilla, and musk. It's a banger. You get that fruitiness from the plum and the peach right off the top, just giving it a little juicy feel, but you also get the wateriness of that violet. The leather is there, but it's not like an overpowering leather. It's very similar to the Ball the Freak leather or whatever. Not Ball the Freak. The black sapphire leather or whatever. Oh, man, this thing rocks. I don't understand why people don't talk about this enough. People always talk about loving plum fragrances and all that, but not talk about this. Dries down with the nice musky tones and everything. Lasts all freaking day. This is a banger. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna go too much longer. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If you lasted this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family, ring the bell for notifications so you won't miss nothing. And most importantly, hit that like button, like I said, if you enjoyed any of this. And if you want to try any of these fragrances, there's the link. Hit me up. Until the next one, y'all know the vibes.